Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear parents, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, the IIUM Endowment Fund, IEF, is given the noble task to assist needy students of the university. We would like to take the opportunity at this convocation ceremony to invite you to participate in the IIUM Waqaf Al-Quran for 130 ringgit per mushaf. The amount contributed will be used to assist students of IUM who are in need during their studies. IEF is opening its booth during this convocation as well as throughout the robe returning period. Please take the time to visit and make your contribution if possible. May Allah bless and reward you abundantly for your generosity, insyaAllah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tuan-tuan, puan-puan, serta para graduan, IIUM Endowment Fund atau IEF ingin mengucapkan tahniah kepada anda sekeluarga di atas kejayaan anak anda berada di dalam dewan yang indah ini sebagai penerima ijazah. Maka dengan ini, mereka telah lepas halangan pertama, iaitu tamat pembelajaran mereka. IEF mengucapkan setinggi-tinggi tahniah kepada semua. IEF ataupun Endowment Fund membantu pelajar-pelajar IIUM yang kurang berkemampuan bagi membiayai yuran pengajian, yuran asrama, duit belanja harian serta keperluan pembelajaran mereka. Kami percaya ada di antara sebahagian daripada kalangan graduan hari ini adalah penerima dana IEF. Dan pastinya ada di antara graduan di dalam dewan ini yang pernah menyumbang kepada tabung IEF. IEF mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih di atas sokongan dan sumbangan tuan-puan. Bagi meneruskan niat dan objektif dana ini, IEF ingin mengajak tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian bagi menyertai IIUM Waqaf Al-Quran sebanyak RM130 senaskah. Silalah ke booth IEF di luar dewan ini bagi menzahirkan sumbangan anda dan membantu pelajar-pelajar IIUM yang memerlukan. Moga sumbangan ikhlas anda mampu meringankan bebanan pelajar-pelajar ini dan moga Allah SWT membalas dengan segala kebaikan insya-Allah. procession enters the hall. Please rise. Please remain standing for the Negaraku, followed by IIUM University Song.
Let's lead the way, enlighten the future, share the wisdom to the spirit of Islam. Revelation and reason, we shall excel, we shall prevail. Merging faith and knowledge, we the Khalifa, we will fulfill the amanah. Together we make the world a better place. Forever expand the culture of Iqra. IUM is to realize the meaning of Ramadan al-Alamin. Together we make the world a better place. Forever expand the culture of Iqra. IUM is to realize the meaning of mercy to all the worlds, for all mankind.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. We will now screen a short safety video announcement. Please pay attention to the screens in front of you.
May we have your attention, please? This is a public safety announcement. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to International Islamic University, Malaysia.
You are now in the IIUM Cultural Center.
Upon the sound of a fire alarm or when evacuation order has been issued, please evacuate the building immediately. Emergency situations can be triggered by the presence of potential hazards such as fire and natural disaster. This building has 10 main emergency exits. Please take notes on emergency evacuation routes, locations of exit doors and staircases. Exit signs will remain illuminated at all time. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit to you. During evacuation process, please remain calm and walk to the nearest exit according to predetermined evacuation routes. If you are in the upper floor, please familiarize yourself with staircase locations. For faster and safer evacuation process, please refrain from talking and running. Once you are outside the building, please proceed to the nearest assembly point and wait for further instruction. Thank you for your attention. This message is brought to you by IIUM Safety and Health Committee. Safety is as simple as A, B, C. Always be careful.
Honorable Tan Sri, Datuk Sri Utama, Dr. Rais Yatim, Advisor to the Government of Malaysia on Socio-Cultural Matters and President of International Islamic University Malaysia, Honorable Professor Datuk Sri Dr. Zaleha Kamarudin, Rector of International Islamic University Malaysia, Yang Ahmad Arif, Tun Arifin Zakaria, former Chief Justice of the Federal Court of Malaysia, and Yang Amat Berbahagia Tuh Puan Robiah Abdul Qadir, Professor Dr. Isarji Haji Sarudin, Chairman of the IIUM 33rd Convocation Ceremony, Excellencies, Ambassadors, Honorable IIUM Board of Governors, Senate members, and representatives of institutes of higher learning, Honorable Tan Sri, Datuk, honorable guests, company representatives, staff and graduates of the 33rd International Islamic University Malaysia Convocation, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning to all.
Honorable Tan Sri Datuk Sri Utama Dr. Rais Yatim, President of International Islamic University Malaysia, will now declare open the 33rd Convocation Ceremony of International Islamic University Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I hereby declare open the 33rd Convocation Ceremony of the International Islamic University Malaysia for the conferment of degrees.
I have the pleasure to call upon Ustaz Abdul Khair bin Jalil to recite Surah Al-Alaq.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى أرأيت إن كان على الهدى أو أمر بالتقوى أرأيت إن كذب وتولى ألم يعلم كلا لئن لم ينته لنسفعا بالناصية ناصية كاذبة خاطئة فليدع ناديه سندع الزبانية كلا لا تطعه واسجد واقترب صدق الله العظيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
The convocation address by Honorable Tan Sri Datuk Sri Utama Dr. Rais Yatim, President of International Islamic University Malaysia.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin wa bihi nasta'in. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Honorable Professor Datuk Sri Dr. Zaleha Kamaruddin, Rector of International Islamic University Malaysia, Yang Amat Arif Tun Arifin Zakaria, former Chief Justice of Malaysia, and Yang Amat Berbahagia Tuan Robiah Abdul Kadir, Yang Berbahagia Professor Dr. Isarji Haji Sarudin, Chairman of the 33rd Convocation of IIUM, Excellencies, Ambassadors, Honorable IIUM Board of Governors, Senate members, and representatives of institutes of higher learning present, Honorable Tan Sri, Datuk Sri, Datuk, honorable guests and companies, representatives, staff and graduate, as well as graduates of the 33rd International Islamic University Malaysia Convocation, parents, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Dengan nama Allah yang Maha Suci dan Maha Berkuasa, bagi pihak Universiti Islam Antarabangsa, kita mengucapkan syukur kehadrat Ilahi di atas kesempurnaan majlis pada pagi ini, yakni melangsungkan konvokasi ke-33 bagi Universiti Islam Antarabangsa. Saya mewakili universiti dengan segala perasaan penuh khusyuk dan tawaduk, mengucap syukur dan seterusnya menyembahkan rasa limpah kasih di atas perjuangan diraja, yakni Ketua Perlembagaan Universiti yang tidak dapat bersama kita pada pagi ini. Lantaran, maka disampaikanlah tugasan yang telah disusun di bawah kuat kuasa Perlembagaan Universiti Islam Antarabangsa. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, yasuruni an akuna ma'akum fi hazal majlis as-sharif. Asallahu an yubarik wa an yakuna najihan. Semoga Allah memberi segala pertolongan dan kebaikan serta kesejahteraan bagi kita melangsungkan majlis pada pagi ini. Hadirin yang dikasihi sekalian, anak sembilang di celah batu dekat pagar di tepi kolam, Awal membilang dari satu, bertanya khabar dengan salam. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. With the above pantun, I bid you welcome to IIUM's 33rd Convocation with the attendant happiness and jubilance on the part of parents and especially our students. Congratulations to you is the best epitaph that we could say and encross it with. The day you graduate is the day of true academic reckoning that the world will always adhere to and recognize. Of course, your face, your smile, or your physical outlook shall be the first sight of estimation. But your degree from the university shall always ring a bell of universal recognition. Hence, between you and IIUM, between your parents and IIUM, and between IIUM and your teachers, your professors, and your guides, shall always be there a bond of friendship, of love, understanding, and the true reflection of the spirit of the Holy Book, our Quran. It is the shrill voice to hear, and it is the voice of reason that beyond this hall, in many years to come, you would be reckoning again the kind of education that we have received from this university. And the fact that you are now called graduates, let us see that the convocation data gives justice to what we have to offer. From the figure of 4,141 total of undergraduate, we have 1,024 of the postgraduate. The total of 5,165 herein would totally become the representative of the Islamic world in terms of learning. Of the international graduates, we have 373 undergraduate score, 530 of the postgraduate score, making 903, which represents in totality 17.5%. Alhamdulillah, this call of making the international studentship more viable and more seemingly representative of the international community shall increase as we go along. It is our fervent hope that this representative percentage shall become at least 30% within the shortest possible time. Ladies and gentlemen, why do we say this? We say this because we are an international university. We are not a local university. And if I may still recall the instrument of invocation for IIUM in 1983, it was the fervent hope of the government of the day and the nation of Malaysia to see that IIUM becomes the top-notch university with the content of Islamization, with the sympathy of the Ummah and the support of the lot who call themselves the academicians or academics. With that hope, it is still our fervent zeal to achieve the at least 30% population of this university coming from the Islamic nations. Ladies and gentlemen, your degrees from this university shall always ring a bell of universal recognition. What that means is that whilst it is being shrill, whilst it is being heard all over the world, the emblem of IIUM must remain an alma mater to whom you should always contribute and pay your respect and bear the love that the university has been given us. Let us now see the convocation become a success. Talabul ilmi faridatan ala kulli muslim. That is the hadith which we should always remember and we adhere by. That is, to seek knowledge is the responsibility of every Muslim. If we seek knowledge, we must be the best. If we seek knowledge, we must be the inventors of the future. Let us not forget that electricity was invented by Edison, and the road that you travel by your proton was built by Macadam, and the law of gravity by Isaac Newton. How much longer must we wait before another Ibn Sina comes along? How long must we wait before the next Al-Khawarizmi comes along? We cannot wait because the West has already taken us by leaps and bounds in terms of pursuit. If not for this university, you might be the graduates of the universities coming from Europe, from America, or from the United Kingdom. When you come back, at least those friends who come back, they will nurture the culture of yonder. By that we mean, when they come back, they don't pursue the thrust of Islam in the manner that is taught by the Holy Book. In so doing, I may add, we lose out because the ilmu which we get from the West, we do not translate it into invention, and we no longer invent. For that matter, if we do not do that, then we would be left behind. The handphone that you have in your hand is being filled with the kind of content that is being concerted with the result which the world knows already. The WhatsApps that you use was invented by someone which makes Zuckerberg the happier person. Cannot we then, from the communication school, for example, emulate the convention of producing the kind of invention that we must use in this country? At least the content of the handphone, at least the content of the computer. If we don't do this, you and I will be subject to the tsunami of others. And forever we shall become the also ran. And forever we shall become the Muslims who follow. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not necessary for me to say beyond that what we ought to do. Not only the students, but the teachers, we must innovate now. We must look around and see and realize that we are no longer in the hearts of those who should not be producing. We must be producing. I would like to take this opportunity as well that IIUM is forging ahead. We are looking forward for a future that the learning of Islam should be translated into daily life. What you learn in Kuantan, what you learn in Petaling Jaya, or here at the Gombak campus, must bear out the knowledge becoming the translated version of life itself. As to how we should do this, we should be together. We should work together, and we should see that our campus is clean, our campus is full of energy, our campus cares for those who are trodden upon, and we must also ensure that the language which we use must spell out the kindness through the Buddhi scheme which we have created thus far. Excellencies, Islamic civilization is the other topic which we should always bear in mind to be very pertinent. The world is looking at us, how Islam treats itself and how Islam treats others. We should now look beyond the shores of the Hadith and the Quran, using the Quran and the Hadith to better our approach, to increase the impetus of our knowledge. Hence, within that realm, we have strived to reintroduce the usefulness and the objectivity of Istaq. the International Islamic Thought and Civilization Center, Institute, which we have been having. To it, we shall annex the learning on the Malay world. Together with the 300 million inhabitants in this part of the world, with those in the Middle East, with those in China, in Africa, and elsewhere, we should forge ahead a learning of civilization pertaining to Islam and how we should live within a world that is full of competitiveness. With that worldview, we do hope that ISTAC will become the sterling institute that it was set up so many years ago. And the Malay world will also enjoy and go along with the kind of scholarship and research that we shall endeavor for the future. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, secondly, IIUM will join over 130 world Islamic universities next year in establishing our own Islamic academic research achievement scoreboard. The system, which is under the aegis of ISESCO, the Islamic Economic, Social, and Scientific Organization, under OIC, shall endeavor with IIUM to create the necessary impetus and the yardstick so that Islamic universities all over the world will have their own yardstick, their own criteria, their own priorities, and their own discipline as to how to deliver knowledge, as to how we should govern ourselves, as to how the Ummah should endeavor for the future. Without this, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot go very far because we are always being graduated by QS, the quality system that is now enforced. On the other hand, we should not at the same time forget that we are covered by the necessity to join the QS as well. Therefore, whilst our fruits are being ripening, we shall continue with QS for the time being. Since we were not parties to QS for the last 2 years, we do hope for next year the indications will be more promising. And when ISESCO with IIUM are ready with the yardstick that I have just indicated to you, Allah shall prevail with its domain. And insyaAllah, we shall succeed. Hadirin yang dihormati sekalian, dalam keadaan kita mengharung kehidupan, marilah kita lahirkan para graduan dan juga para profesor dan guru yang saling sayang menyayangi, yang boleh berjuang bersama dan mewujudkan IIUM sebagai pusat pengajian yang sebenar-benarnya direstui Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala dan dipilih secara kasih sayang oleh ibu bapa. Next year, which is only less than 2 months away, will spell more exciting things for us. And whilst that being so, let us do the dwellings of the day. As the literature of the West told us, let us see the cloud that runs through and the rivers that flow to the ocean, and with the notion of the mountain which feels the slut of the day and the groom of tomorrow. Finally, let us, in our own concerted way, continue to create an Islamic ambience here at IIUM. Let us create a campus of love and care, of scholarship and competence. With the last utterance, I bid you success. And I end this with another pantun. Kue baulu sudah dikirim, tak lama lagi sampailah ia. Sekian dahulu sidang hadirin, lain kali disambung pula. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Honorable Tan Sri. I have the pleasure to call upon Honorable Professor Datuk Sri Dr. Zaliha Kamarudin, Rector of IIUM, to deliver the citation on Yang Ahmad Arif, Tun Arifin Zakaria, Chief Justice of Malaysia.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Right Honorable Tun Arifin bin Zakaria was born on 1st October 1950. He completed his early education at the Sultan Ibrahim Primary and Secondary School and continued his secondary education at the Sultan Ismail College, both in Kelantan. He read law at the University of Sheffield in UK, graduating with honours in 1974. Upon graduation, he joined the Judicial and Legal Service of Malaysia in September 1974. He was assigned to serve as Federal Counsel in the Advisory Division of the Attorney General's Chambers. Later, he served as a magistrate, Sessions Court Judge, and Senior Assistant Registrar. In 1979, Tun pursued Masters of Laws at University College London, University of London, and the Bar Final Course at Council of Legal Education. He was called to the English Bar at Lincoln's Inn in 1976 and completed his master's degree the same year. Back in Malaysia, Tun Arifin served as Assistant Parliamentary Draftsman. From 1981 to 1983, he served as Malacca State Legal Advisor. Then in 1983 to 1984, he served as Legal Advisor for Public Service Department and was later promoted to State Legal Advisor of Perak. He then served as Deputy Parliamentary Draftsman and later as Senior Federal Counsel for the Inland Revenue Department. On 1st March 1992, Tun Arifin was appointed as the Judicial Commissioner of the High Court of Malaya, and 2 years later, he was appointed as a High Court Judge of Malaya. In 2002, Tun Arifin was elevated to the Court of Appeal. In 2005, he was further elevated to the Federal Court, and on 18th October 2008, Tun Arifin was made Chief Judge of Malaya. On 12 September 2011, Tun Arifin was appointed to be the Chief Justice of Malaysia, in which he magnificently served until 31st March 2017. As Chief Justice, he continued to improve the efficiency of the judiciary. He promoted the use of relevant technology in the courts. Cases from Sabah and Sarawak, awaiting a response from the Court of Appeal, were expedited with the introduction of video conferencing, and courtrooms were upgraded with the court recording and transcription, or CRT facility. The CRT, which is part of the e-court system, was introduced in 2009 to expedite hearings in court. It also included e-filing component to enable electronic filing. In 2014, the e-court finance system was established, enabling the public to make payments online or through kiosk at their convenience. Additionally, the judiciary website was updated to provide better access to public. New commercial courts, first formed in Kuala Lumpur when Tun Arifin was Chief Judge of Malaya, saw commercial cases being disposed within 9 months from the date of filing. Tun Arifin was also responsible in introducing a number of specialist courts. In 2011, Tun Arifin oversaw the setting up of 14 corruption courts to expedite cases. And in 2012, he opened the dedicated environmental court as part of the sessions and magistrate courts. In 2013, Tun Arifin set up another specialized courts i.e. the Construction Court in Kuala Lumpur and Shah Alam. In 2014, he oversaw the establishment of the Coroner's Court, and with the implementation of the Goods and Services Tax, or GST, in April 2015, the judiciary established the Anti-Profiteering Court in Kuala Lumpur. The other notable contribution by Tun Arifin is the promotion of the use of mediation in the courts in Malaysia in the disposal of cases. Tun Arifin headed the committee drafting the Rules of Court 2012, which combined the Rules of Court for the High Court and subordinate courts. The unification of the rules marked a fundamental development in the continuing process of reform of practice and procedure in courts, simplifying and streamlining the prevailing civil procedure. Tun Arifin was also active in improving the judiciary's image through public outreach. In 2011, the judiciary began its court tour program to educate students and also publish brochures related to court procedures for the public. The outreach program also encouraged the support of charitable causes, especially for poor and indigenous people. The judiciary further implemented the new judicial assistant and judicial clerkship program to attract top law graduates to the judicial service. In the international arena, Tun Arifin was appointed as co-chair of the United Nations Environment Programme, World Congress on Justice, Governance and Law for Environmental Sustainability, member of UNEP's International Advisory Council for Environmental Justice, of which he is the only ASEAN member. Through his stewardship, the Malaysian judiciary hosted in Malacca the second ASEAN Chief Justices Roundtable on Environmental Law and Enforcement in 2012, jointly organized with the Asian Development Bank. In 2013, the first Asia and Pacific International Colloquium on Environmental Justice, Governance and Law was hosted in Putrajaya, and he became the patron of Commonwealth Judiciary Education Institute and also honorary bencher of the Honourable Society of Lincoln's Inn London in 2013. Ladies and gentlemen, besides numerous landmark decisions delivered by Tun, he has also presented many papers at local and international conferences and published many articles in various journals locally and internationally. Some of Tun Arifin's cases, articles and speeches were published by various publishers. To name a few, Justice Above All, Selected Judgments of Tun Arifin bin Zakaria with commentaries published by Sweet and Maxwell in 2017. A Matter of Justice, Selected Articles and Speeches by the Malaysian Current Law Journal in 2017. Tun Arifin's speech at the ceremonial opening of the legal year 2017 was published in Journal of the Malaysian Judiciary in January 2017. Tun Arifin has also been conferred the honorary doctorate in law from University Sultan Zainal Abidin, or UNIZA, in 2014 and University Technology Mara, UITM, in 2016. Tun Arifin is married to Toh Puan Robiah binti Abdul Qadir and has been blessed with 3 sons and 2 daughters. Thank you very much.
The conferment of honorary degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Law upon Yang Ahmad Arif Tun Arifin Zakaria, former Chief Justice of Malaysia, by Honorable Tan Sri Datuk Sri Utama Dr. Rais Yatim, President of International Islamic University Malaysia. Yang Ahmad Arif, Tuan Arifin Zakaria, is now invited to deliver his acceptance speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Tan Sri Datuk Sri Utama Dr. Rais Yatim, Advisor to the Government of Malaysia on Social Cultural Matters and President of International Islamic University Malaysia, Honorable Professor Datuk Sri Dr. Zaleha Kamaruddin, Rector of International Islamic University Malaysia, Professor Dr. Isarji Haji Saruddin, Chairman of IIUM, 33rd Convocation Ceremony, Excellencies, Ambassadors, Honorable IIUM Board of Governors, Senate members, and representatives of the Institute of Higher Learning. Honorable Tan Sri Datuk, Honorable guests, and company representatives, staff, and graduates of the 33rd International Islamic University Malaysia Convocation. Members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all. Alhamdulillah, all praise is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator and Lord of the universe, for giving us the guidance, knowledge, strength, and opportunity to be here today to celebrate this auspicious occasion. Let me begin by expressing my sincere appreciation to His Royal Highness, Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah Al-Musta'in Billah Ibni Al-Marhum, Sultan Abu Bakar Ayatuddin Al-Muazzam Shah, Sultan of Pahang, the constitutional head of International Islamic University Malaysia, the Honorable Tan Sri Datuk Sri Utama Dr. Rais Yatim, President of IIUM, members of the Board of Governors, members of the Majlis, and members of the Senate of IIUM, for conferring on me the honorary degree Doctor of Philosophy in Laws. I'm deeply honored and humbled by this award and profoundly touched by the recognition conferred on me by this august institution. I must say that I'm truly proud to be associated with IIUM, as a number of IIUM graduates had worked under me, and some have moved up to be judicial commissioners and judges. I'm pleased to say that, by and large, they have done very well in their respective career, in which IIUM can take pride. In the course of my travel, I met a number of IIUM graduates, both Malaysians and non-Malaysians, who are gainfully employed all over the world. This is a clear testimony to the quality of education they have acquired while at IIUM. For those who are graduating today, many congratulations. I'm pretty sure that you have worked hard. You have worked harder for yours than I am for mine. Let me take this opportunity to wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, on this important occasion, permit me to share with you my path to the study of law, which eventually led to my career in the legal profession, culminating in my appointment as a 13th Chief Justice until my recent retirement on the 31st of March this year. For the record, I had dedicated a total of 43 years in the legal and judicial service, Malaysia and the Malaysian judiciary. As the saying goes, time really flies. Ladies and gentlemen, back in 1971, after completing my higher school certificate at the Sultan Ismail College, Kota Baru, Kelantan, I was awarded a federal scholarship to pursue my study in political science and international law at the University of Sheffield in the United Kingdom. 1 week into the course, I changed my course of study to that of law. And upon graduation in 1974, I joined the Judicial and Legal Service and was posted to the Attorney General's Chambers. In 1992, I was elevated to the High Court bench as Judicial Commissioner. That marks the beginning of my long career as a judge of the Superior Courts of Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm extremely grateful to the government for giving me the scholarship to pursue my study, and to my beloved parents, without whose sacrifices I would not be standing before you this morning. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless both of them. My sincere gratitude and appreciation also go to my beloved wife and family who have stood by me over the years. On this important occasion, let me also share with you my hope and aspiration while serving as a judge of the High Court and subsequently as Chief Justice. In performing my duty as a judge, I stand guided by the following Quranic surah, ayah, in which Allah ordained. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إن الله يأمركم أن تؤدوا الأمانات إلى أهلها وإذا حكمتم بين الناس أن تحكموا بالعدل إن الله نعم يعظكم به إن الله كان سميعا بصيرا. The English translation of which reads, Indeed, Allah commands you to render trust to whom they are due, and when you judge between people, to judge with justice. Excellent is that which Allah instructs you. Indeed, Allah is ever hearing and seeing. Ladies and gentlemen, this ayah proclaims that the paramount duty of a judge is to decide cases brought before him to the highest level, justly to the highest level attainable by man. It is indeed a challenging task. As ordinary mortals, we are constrained by many limitations. Subject to such limitation, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands us to do the utmost in dispensing justice. Thus, the burden of office as judges, whether as civil or Sharia judges, is a heavy one. I fully embraced this when I took my first oath of office as a Judicial Commissioner in 1992. In this connection, upon my appointment as a Chief Justice, and earlier as Chief Judge of the High Court of Malaya, I introduced a number of judicial reform initiatives directed towards improving the quality of court decisions and judgments and expediting the disposal of cases. Among these was judicial training. Our judicial reforms had gone beyond structural and procedural initiatives. We strive to maintain and improve the performance and efficiency of our judges, especially in producing quality judgments. We realize that providing a high-quality judgments and enhancing judicial efficiency are imperatives in strengthening public confidence. Towards this end, we established the Judicial Academy in 2011. With this, we believe that we can instill a learning culture for judges, updating their legal knowledge and enhancing their judgment writing skills. Second, use of technology in court. To improve judicial efficiency, the court's facilities was upgraded. One important feature in this upgrading exercise is the introduction of e-court system, which comprises of the case management system, court recording transcription, queue management, and e-filing. Alhamdulillah, with the use of technology in court process, the trial time has been reduced easily by 1/2. Court annex mediation. As Chief Justice, I also implemented what is called court annex mediation as an alternative to litigation. This is available at all levels of courts. Parties are encouraged to settle the dispute through voluntary mediation conducted by judges who are trained as mediators. This is done at no additional cost to the parties. Mediation, as a matter of fact, goes a long way in helping to ease court congestions, to counter rising costs of litigation, and at the same time, it encourages parties to settle this dispute amicably. In 2012, I also considered it prudent to introduce specialized courts with the intention to accommodate cases that require judges with specific skills in particular field of law. Up to now, we have a total of 14 specialized courts. These are commercial courts, muamalat court, construction court, admiralty court, environmental court, criminal court, and corruption court, just to name a few. The practice of having specialized courts is generally welcomed by both the Malaysian bar and the industry players. In this regard, I need to make special mention of the establishment of the environmental court in 2012, which was intended to promote public sensitivity on environmental issues. The results of all the reforms. The net result of all these reforms are a mere a more efficient judiciary, and a marked improvement in the quality of judgment delivered by the court. The timeline for disposal of cases currently is far shorter than it was prior to the reforms. All this could not have been achieved without cooperation of the judges, officers, and staff of the judiciary, the Attorney General Chambers, and the Malaysian Bar. I wish to thank all concerned for their unstinting support, as this award was conferred on me in recognition of my work as the Chief Justice. It is therefore appropriate for me to dedicate this award to all judges, officers, and staff of the courts who had supported me in my effort in transforming our judiciary to the level it is today. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to take this opportunity to congratulate fellow graduates for your achievement. You should remember that you are the ambassadors of IIUM wherever you decide to find gainful employment. I commend all parents and graduates for your sacrifices in achieving your dreams. Last but not least, I also commend the professors and staff of IIUM for all their hard work and sacrifices. Ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude by saying how honored and privileged I am to be conferred with the honorary degree Doctor of Philosophy and Law by this university, and with all humility and gratitude accept the award. Shukran, terima kasih. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Yang Amat Arif Tun. I have the pleasure to call upon Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Fihammad Ghalib, Deputy Dean, Center for Postgraduate Studies, for the conferment of the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. I respectfully call upon Honorable Tan Sri, Datuk Sri Utama Dr. Rais Yatim, President of the International Islamic University, Malaysia, to present the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy to the graduates.
Doctor of Philosophy, Law.
Ibrahim Vamba Fofana. Babagana Karumi. Ismail Muhammad A. Alabudi. Mat Zahidul Islam. Muhammad Hadi bin Abdul Hamid. Muhammad Helmi bin Mat Said. Hana binti Ambaras Khan. Irini binti Ibrahim. Jazila binti Muhammad Sa'ad alias Mat Sa'ud. Malatan. Nur Syuhadawati binti Muhammad Amin. Nur Azlina binti Muhammad Noor. Nur Azlina binti Abdul Aziz.
Nur Ezan binti Rahmat, Syuni Fatimat, Siti Sarah binti Sulaiman, Syuhaida Aini binti Mat Ali, Tengku Fatimah Mulyana binti Tengku Muda, Doctor of Philosophy, Health Sciences,
Khairil Anwar bin Mat Isa, Muhammad Hafiz bin Ithnin, Muhammad Razi bin Hilmi, Azanti Yazmi binti Abdul Wahab, Nazifa binti Abdullah, Nur Hanna binti Suhaimi, Wan Fatin Fariza binti Wan Mahmud,
Doctor of Philosophy, Built Environment, Mutas Munjid Mustafa, Shakir Amir bin Abdul Rahman, Nur Shaima Shaza binti Mansur, Zakiyah binti Ponrahono, Doctor of Philosophy, Accounting, Aminu Sikiru Olan Rewaju, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration,
Ali Shafiq, Faizal bin Haji Zainuddin, Muhammad Fani Al-Farisi, Muhammad Saleh bin Abbas, Said Ahmad Ali, Shafi Sharif Muhammad, Azilah binti Anis, Farhana Zaman, Nik Hadian binti Nik Azman, Nur Fariza binti Mustafa, Nur Hazirah binti Hashim, Rezbin Nahar, Roslina binti Muhammad Shafi, Shata Azad Hawarna,
Doctor of Philosophy, Economics,
Rulia Akhtar,
Doctor of Philosophy, Education, Farhad Saadatpur, Ibrahim Fahad Sulaiman, Ali Said Amur Al-Shibli, Ali Salim Said Al-Adwani, Dahir Hagi Osman Muhammad, Badmas Ahmad Omo Oni, Ihsanullah, son of Hafizullah. Nur Hazrul bin Muhammad Saleh. Zulfikar bin Ahmad. Badariah binti Sani. Mimi Fitriana Zaini. Putri Azlian Megat Ramli. Rabah Hilal Mubarak Al-Makbali. Roziana binti Muhammad Rosli. Siti Zubaidah binti Anwar. Sri Nurul Milla. Doctor of Philosophy, Engineering.
Amart Sulong. Amjad M. R. Khalili. Anwarul Haq. Muhammad Kamrul Hasan. Muhammad Azmir bin Arifin. Safaruddin Ghazali Herawan. Iman A. F. Hussein. Nurul Arfa binti C. Mustafa. Ros Haliza binti Hamidun. Zainab Senan Mahmud. Zatul Ifa binti Muhammad Arshad.
Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, Khamis Faraj Al-Arabi. Dini Oktarina Dwi Handayani. Fardus Muhammad Ali Al-Jadi. Doctor of Philosophy, Information Technology, Goluba Moses. Muhammad Muzammil Haq. Muhammad Komarul Huda. Muharman Lubis. Rawat Abdul Khalik Abdul Mola Abdul Ghafur. Saleh Sulaiman Saleh Al-Zahimi. Zan Azma binti Nasruddin. Doctor of Philosophy, Library and Information Science,
Taufik Abdul Ibrahim Muhammad. Habsah binti Abdul Rahman. Sharifah Nur Amirah binti Sarif Abdullah. Siti Fatimah binti Muhammad Tawil. Zainabu Zuberi Masoro.
Doctor of Philosophy, Arabic Linguistic Studies,
Wilailak Wisetrat.
Doctor of Philosophy, Arabic Literary Studies, Mapli Miakong. Doctor of Philosophy Communication, Kamaruzzaman bin Abdul Manan. Doctor of Philosophy, History and Civilization, Sharifah binti Ismail. Doctor of Philosophy, Political Science,
Arsel Varaj, anak lelaki V. Ramasamy. Amnah Khalid Rashid. Nadira Dituchalan Muhammad Kasim.
Doctor of Philosophy, Sociology and Anthropology,
Osman Muhammad Osman Muhammad. Adila Rehman. Zaryani binti Sulaiman.
Doctor of Philosophy in Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Heritage, Fiqh and Usulul Asar bin Abdul Karim. Muhammad Yusran Hadi. Doctor of Philosophy in Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Heritage, Quran and Sunnah Studies, Ahmad Izzuddin bin Abu Bakar. Islam Saleh Mufleh Sulaiman Khulaifat. Muhammad Syahrial Razali Ibrahim. Hamidah binti Jusoh. Doctor of Philosophy, Medical Sciences,
Soraya Ismail.
Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical Sciences, Pharmaceutical Chemistry,
Abdul Rahman M. Abdul Qadir. Muhammad Alama.
Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical Sciences, Pharmaceutical Technology, Ahmad Fahmi bin Harun alias Ismail. Fahim Tamzidul Karim. Said Mahmud. Afnan Shihab Ahmad. Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical Sciences, Pharmacy Practice,
Azizur Rahman. Samsiah binti Awang.
Doctor of Philosophy, Biosciences, Muhammad Zaini bin Mustafa. Doctor of Philosophy, Computational and Theoretical Sciences,
Muhammad Hirzi bin Muhammad Rodzan.
Doctor of Philosophy, Islamic Banking and Finance,
Al-Twijri Uthman Ibrahim A. Jamil bin Ramli. Jamshid Anwar. M. Mahbubi Ali. Muhammad Ahmad Janashal Al-Shahri, Muhammad Nauman Khan, Sulaiman Zaid Luja, Said Ahmad Salman, Atiki Cholisni Nasution, Nurul Afidah binti Muhammad Yusuf, Permata Wulandari, Syahidawati binti Syahwan, Shamon binti Ja'far,
Doctor of Philosophy, Islamic Thought and Civilization, Ahmed Abdul Bagi Hamad, Doctor of Philosophy, Islamic and Other Civilization, Faisal Khan Jamukhanov,
Maka Salom Marjani Salik,
Doctor of Philosophy, Philosophy, Ethics and Contemporary Issues, Hadi Gamshad Zahifar, Ismail bin Harun, Muhammad Aslam Muhammad Akbar, Azhani binti Ahmad, Nurjannah binti Hassan Elias Muhammad, Nurun Najah binti Ahmad.
Thank you, Honorable Tan Sri.
We will now have a short intermission. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. You will be entertained by the IIUM students from Center for International Islamic Culture, Chitra. Graduates, this song is for you.
Cahaya dan impianku di sini gemilang, lalu ku redah onang duri dan lautan api, kemuncaknya ingin ku tawa, aku jelajahi. Gemilang itu semakin pasti ku genggam, gemilang suara keyakinan kian dalam, gemetar harus jangan, jiwaku harus bertenaga, mungkinkah ini menjadi lalu ku redah onak duri dan lautan api, kemuncaknya ingin ku tawa, aku jelas jiwaku harus bertenaga. Mungkinkah ini menjadi kini gemilang itu semakin pasti ku genggam. Gemilang suara keyakinan kian dalam. Bentak harus jangan, jiwaku harus bertenaga. Mungkinkah ini menjadi
Kejayaan graduan pada hari ini adalah hasil pengorbanan dan doa ayah dan ibu. Justru itu, kami dedikasikan lagu yang bertajuk Ayah dan Ibu kepada semua ayah dan ibu serta kaum keluarga yang turut hadir meraihkan para graduan IIUM pada hari ini. Terimalah lagu Ayah dan Ibu.
A round of applause for all the parents. I have the pleasure to call upon Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Faham Muhammad Qalib, Deputy Dean, Center for Postgraduate Studies, for the conferment of the master's degree.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. I respectfully call upon Honorable Tan Sri, Datuk Sri Utama, Dr. Rais Yatim, President of the International Islamic University, Malaysia, to present the master's degrees to the graduates.
From the Kuliah of Education,
Balkis binti Hisham, Fatimah binti Muhammad Zain, Hamilia binti Mustafa, Humair Yahifu, Isra Kamil Bustan, Nur Aida Haslina Abdurrahman, Nurina binti Muhammad Isa, Rahima Nurviani, Junizam bin Zainuddin, Muhammad Abdul Hakim Muhammad Asad, Doa Fauzi Muhammad Sa'aduddin Abu Nasir, Farah Fadzlin binti Muhammad Hanifa, Miss Yihan Nawai, Najla Aiman binti Muhammad Idrus, Raihana binti Rahimansa, Aisyah Inani binti Muhammad Sa'ad, Harithah Umami, Nadia Nur Syahira binti Muhammad, Nur Edzati binti Kamaluddin,
Rosmida,
Sarimah binti Baharam,
Siti Sarah binti Muhammad Arif, Zainab Yusuf Hussein, Muhammad Tarmizi bin Samad,
Azlina binti A. Rahman, Nur Aini binti Zazali, Nur Atiqah binti Tajuddin, Siti Kamalia binti Sabri,
Wan Nur Atira binti Wan Abdul Rahman,
Fahmi Rohim,
Khairul Ar-Rashid bin Muhammad Nawi,
Mukaramatu Tahiru,
Nora Zrina binti Abdul Aziz,
Nur Hayati binti Husin,
Sayyidatun Nashita binti Sulaiman, Lepci Zahra,
Nur Atiqah binti Muhammad Yusuf, Nurul Jannah binti Ahmad Ghulamuddin, Syamsuddin bin Abdullah, Hendon binti Alias, Miss Duangpon Raksas, Nasnin Pachani,
Samar Abdul Hadi A. Al-Maghrabi, Siti Nakia binti Muhammad Hanafi,
Laudeman Taufan Wangsi, Muammar Khadafi, Nur Farhanah binti Abu Hassan,
Yusuf,
Nadia binti Endud alias Abdul Razak, Nur Azura Izwana binti Muhammad Najid, Nur Naimatu Askiai binti Abdullah, Ratinah binti Marusin,
From the Kuliah of Medicine,
Hamad Abdul Salam Hamad Al-Farisi, Muhammad Ashraf bin Abdul Jalil, Muhammad Nabil Fikri bin Rahim, Muhammad Zaki bin Ramli, Situ Aung, Farah Wahida binti Alad Zemi, So E. Pew, Wan Maihan binti Wan Saleh, Zainab binti Hamad Muhammad, Dr. Muhammad Al-Baklish bin Muhammad Firdaus, Dr. Syahidah binti Koya Kuti,
Dr. Rustini binti Jenal, Siti Anisa Muhammad alias Muhammad Adnan, Colin Komahan anak lelaki Kamalanathan, Faisal bin Muhammad Nur, Hishamuddin bin Din, Khairul Rizal bin Zaizan, Mat Adzwar bin Muhammad, Dr. Muhammad Hafiz bin Muhammad Hasim, Dr. Muhammad Fairuz bin Ahmad Damen, Dr. Muhammad Nazri bin Nur, Dr. Muhammad Arif bin Muhammad Yunus, Dr. Nur Akmal binti Ismail Mansur,
Dr. Muhammad Nur Hisham Azmi Abdul Rahman, Dr. Muhammad Salehuddin bin Chezan alias Chezain, Dr. Aisyah Munirah binti Wahi, Nur Ezmas Mahno,
Thank you, Honorable Tan Sri.
Mana Asha? Asha mana? Mana Asha?
I have the pleasure to call upon Honorable Professor Dr. Isarji Haji Sarudin, Deputy Director for Academic and Planning, for the presentation of the University and Kuliah Level Awards.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It is with great honor I respectfully call upon Honorable Tan Sri Datuk Sri Utama Dr. Rais Yatim, President of the International Islamic University Malaysia, to present the University Level Awards to the winners. The winners for Royal Education Award are Siti Aisyah binti Muhammad Ramli from the Kuliah of Medicine. And Muhammad Adli bin Amirullah from Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences. The winner for Best Overall Student Award is Sarah Abdul Rahim from Kuliah of Economics and Management Sciences. Sarah is from Afghanistan. The winner for President's Award is Muhammad Aznur Akwa bin Azman from the Kuliah of Medicine. The winner for Rector's Award is Nadia Shahira binti Shuaib from the Kuliah of Engineering. The winner for Budi, a Virtue Award, is Farah Nabila binti Abdul Rahman from Kuliah of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences. The winner for Abdullah Ibnu Umi Khatum Special Achievement Award for Academic is Nurina binti Muhammad Suhuli from Kuliah Architecture and Environmental Design. The winner for Amru Ibnu Al-Jamuh Special Achievement Award for Co-Curricular is Abdan Malik bin Ikmal Hisham from Kuliah of Allied Health Sciences. The winner for Ibnu Al-Masud Al-Hafiz Award, Excellent Performance in Maintaining the Memorization of Al-Quran, is Muhammad Arif bin Muhammad Yusuf from the Kuliah of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences. Award winners for Doctor of Philosophy at the Kuliah level. From Institute of Islamic Banking and Finance, the winner is Permata Wulandari from Indonesia. Kuliah of Architecture and Environmental Design, the winner is Zakiah binti Ponrahono. For Kuliah of Education, the winner is Siti Zubaidah binti Anwar. For Kuliah of Engineering, the winner is Anwar Ul Haq from Pakistan. For Kuliah of Information and Communication Technology, the winner is Rawad Abdul Khalik Abdul Mola Abdul Ghafur from Yemen. For Kuliah of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences, the winner is Adila Rahman from Pakistan. For Kuliah of Medicine, the winner is Soraya Ismail. For Kuliah of Pharmacy, the winner is Aziz Ur Rahman from India. For Kuliah of Allied Health Sciences, the winner is Muhammad Razi bin Hilmi. For International Institute of Islamic Civilization and Malay World, or ISTAC, the winner is Nurjanah binti Hassan Muhammad from Malaysia. For Ahmad Ibrahim Kuliah of Laws, the winner is Babagana Karumi from Nigeria. Award winners for master's degrees at the Kuliah level. For Kuliah of Education, the winner is Hamilia binti Mustafa. And finally, for Kuliah of Medicine, the winner is Zainab bin Hamad Mohammed from Libya. Thank you, Honorable Tan Sri President.
Representing the graduates, Dr. Siti Aisha binti Muhammad Ramli from Kuliah of Medicine will now deliver her valedictory speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Tan Sri Datuk Sri Utama Dr. Rais Yatim, Advisor to the Government of Malaysia on Socio-Cultural Matters and President of International Islamic University Malaysia, Honorable Professor Datuk Sri Dr. Zaliha Kamaruddin, Rector of International Islamic University Malaysia, Yang Ahmad Arif Tun Arifin Zakaria, former Chief Justice of Malaysia, and Yang Amat Berbahagia Tuh Puan Robiah Abdul Kadir, Professor Dr. Isarji Haji Sarudin, Chairman of the IIUM 33rd Convocation Ceremony, Excellencies, Ambassadors, Honorable IIUM Board of Governors, Senate members, and representatives of institutes of higher learning, Honorable Tan Sri, Datuk, honorable guests, and company's representatives, staff and graduates of the 33rd International Islamic University Malaysia Convocation, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very good morning. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen, وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Thank you all for being here as my fellow graduates and I transition to the next phase of our life and career. I am indeed honored to be given the opportunity to deliver the valedictory speech for IIUM 33rd Convocation Ceremony, but at the same time humbled to be standing in front of such accomplished graduates. Our achievement today is indeed one we can be proud of. However, true accomplishment is only achieved when with those degrees we are able to make a difference through positive and constructive contribution to our religion, nation, community, and family, in line with the saying of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Khairun nas anfa'uhum lin-nas." The principal question is, how do we achieve that? What are the roles that we should play? In my opinion, it can be summarized into 3 key roles: Khalifatullah, Vicegerent of Allah; Da'iyah ilallah, a caller to Allah; and Abdun Lillah, a slave to Allah. قال الله تعالى: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة صدق الله العظيم. خليفة هنا بمعنى إقامة الدين وسياسة الدنيا به. The word Khalifa here means upholding the religion whilst governing the world with it. In a practical light, it means working towards the betterment of the world to the best of our abilities within the framework of Quran and Sunnah. On a macro level, this may mean strengthening the Muslim economy through Islamic finance and the institution of waqf, or mediating the international conflict between Palestine and Israel, while on a more micro level may mean treating sick patients in the hospital, representing a client in court, or being the educators of the generations of tomorrow. Brothers and sisters, besides being a Khalifatullah, we are also da'iyah ilallah. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Convey from me, even if it is just one verse." Conveyance here is not restricted to just in the form of sermon, but also in the actions we take, in the words we say, and in the manner we conduct ourselves in. Actions sometimes speak louder than words, which is why the Prophet ﷺ was sent down to perfect the akhlaq of mankind, among other things. Let us, the IIUM graduates, take inspiration from this hadith, leverage our status as professionals, and be the ambassadors of Islam who, when faced with bigotry or Islamophobia, counter them with love and kind manners rather than hate and condescension. Or, when in dispute, use hikmah when interacting with the opposing side, resolve amicably, and most importantly, remain united as Muslims. Be it as a caliph or da'i, both should be in the context of an Abdullah, because all that we do should be for the sake of Allah to attain His pleasure. When it is for Allah, we should also be willing to give the very best. كما قال الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم إن الله يحب إذا عمل أحدكم عملا أن يتقنه. More importantly, we should ensure that the methods used are Sharia compliant, as the ends never justify the means. As much as we hope to maximize our key performance indicator, KPI, it is the process that Allah judges. Ladies and gentlemen, you thought you are here to celebrate us, but in actuality, we are here to celebrate you and the university who got us to graduation. First of all, let us all say, Alhamdulillah, hada min fadli Rabbi, as all this success belongs to Allah and is a gift from Him. Secondly, to our parents and family members, thank you for your constant support and belief in us. We would not have been where we are today without you, our most precious person in life. I was just 18 when I first seriously expressed my intention to study medicine. Though my mother was a big supporter of my dream, my father, due to his deep love and affection for me, had some reservation. He was worried that his daughter would be spending the next 40 years of her life confined within the four walls of the hospital and be too busy with on-calls that she will not have time for herself, let alone her family. With guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, through my istikhara, I took my first step into the Kulliyah of medicine. Though uncertain about the future, I was definitely sure that I was at peace with my decision. By the grace of Allah, with my mother's unwavering support and continuous du'as, complemented by my dad's warmth and words of wisdom that constantly pushed me to work harder, here I am standing in front of you, giving this speech. I know I am not a perfect student, far from being a perfect daughter, but I sincerely hope that my parents bestow upon me their rida, as my Lord's rida is incumbent upon theirs. Dear Ma and Ayah, I know that nothing in the world would amount to all the love you've showered, care you've given, and sacrifices you've made for me. But I hope today I have made you both proud. For the two most amazing people in my life, my dearest Ma and Ayah, may I humbly request the audience to give them a round of applause. Thank you. To all the lecturers whom we are profoundly grateful to, Jazakumullah khair al-jaza, only Allah can repay your kindness. May we be able to emulate at least half of the passion and commitment that you have shown us over the years. For us medical doctors, surely the most extraordinary contribution to our education is from all the patients who have allowed us to learn from them, so that one day we may treat others safely and with competence, inshallah. They are the true unsung heroes of our success today. As the President ended his speech with a pantun, I shall end mine with one as well. Jadilah benih yang bernas, walau 1000 tahun dijemur panas, digetus, digetas binatang buas, tetap tumbuh mencetus tunas. Once more, with the greatest sincerity, thank you all for your time and attention. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I have the great pleasure to call upon Associate Professor Dr. Abdul Salam, Director of Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah Mosque, to recite the dua.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma inna nas'aluka al-afiyata min kulli baliyah wa nas'aluka tamama al-ghina anin nas. Allahumma habbib ilayna al-iman wa zayyinhu fi qulubina وكره إلينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان واجعلنا من الراشدين. اللهم إنا نسألك حبك وحب من يحبك وحب كل عمل يقربنا إلى حبك. اللهم أعنا على شكرك وذكرك وحسن عبادتك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha Pengasih lagi Maha Penyayang, berkatilah kejayaan para graduan kami pada hari ini. Limpahilah taufik dan hidayah-Mu atas mereka dalam menjalani kehidupan sebagai hamba-hamba-Mu yang saleh dan memimpin umat ini ke arah kebaikan. Jadikanlah mereka hamba-hamba-Mu yang tidak melupai jasa kedua ibu bapa mereka, para guru dan sahabat yang berkorban dan susah payah sehingga berjaya pada hari ini. Jadikanlah mereka anak-anak yang saleh dan sentiasa berbuat baik kepada keluarga dan mendoakan mereka. Almighty Allah, most merciful, most compassionate, bless the success of our graduates and grace them with divine guidance that they shall be your obedient servant who shall lead this ummah to its success and glory. O Allah, let them be righteous and thankful to the deeds of those who have contributed to the achievement today, their parents, lecturers, and friends. O Allah, let them be dutiful sons and daughters who shall contribute to the well-being of their family, society, and nation with what they have learned from this garden of knowledge and virtue. Almighty Allah, Lord of bounties, grace the recipients of honorary doctorate, Young Ahmad Arif Tun Arifin Zakaria with your blessings and also his family and all of us, every Muslim with a good health and strong iman. O Allah, forgive our sin and have a mercy on us. O Allah, guide us and pardon us. Allahumma hdi wa barik li sahibil ma'ali Tan Sri Datuk Sri Utama Dr. Rais Yatim Raisul Jamiah fi amalihi wa zidhu barakatan wa khaira. Allahumma ja'al jam'ana haza jam'an marhuma wa tafarruqana min ba'dihi tafarruqan ma'suma wa la taj'al fina shaqiyan wa la mahruma. Allahumma taqabbal minna wa ahsin 'aqibatana fi umuri kulliha innaka ni'mal maula wa ni'mal wakil. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم.
The adjournment announcement by Honorable Tan Sri Datuk Sri Utama Dr. Rais Yatim, President of International Islamic University Malaysia.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Dear graduates, you are now officially alumni of International Islamic University Malaysia. The convocation ceremony is hereby adjourned. Tabarakalladhi biyadihi al-mulk wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
All guests are invited to recite Surah Al-Asr. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The procession will now leave the hall. Please rise.